When you're looking to
Hello, 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 and welcome to Nothing Left to Do But Win presents The Man Behind the Sunglasses. Today I am going to interview Mr. Chaotic Flame himself. He is the founder of the platform, and he's usually the one that doesn't do too much talking. So today we're going to get to know him a little bit better. You ready?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, good people? I am as ready as I feel I'll ever be, and I'm excited. I'm ready to have a good time.
I'm glad because I feel like people don't know enough about who you are. So I want to give people the opportunity to know you. I mean, I say it all the time. I met you back in March of 2023, but during the worst time of my life, that's when we became cool. And you've been like a brother to me ever since. So I really appreciate you, and I want people to know who you are.
Thank you, and I just want to echo the same sentiment. Yeah, you've definitely been like a sister to me throughout, the history and duration of our friendship. So I appreciate you as well.
And you know what else? You've never been a creep to me. Because some of the people in the back chat been a little foul and creepish. I don't know if that's because I'm ugly or you're not interested, but you've never been a creep to me, so I appreciate you for that too.
Oh man, hey, I appreciate that, and I'll take that as a compliment for sure. Grew up in a house with 4 women, so I would hope that I'm able to respect females. I would hope that that's something.
Let me tell you, I appreciate that.
Hey.
Okay. So I got my notebook.
All right.
We ready to go?
Let's do it.
Okay. Number 1, the first thing that I've always wanted to know, but I don't think I've ever asked you, where did the whole concept of Nothing Left to Do But Win come from?
Wow. That is a really good question. So, all right, I remember recording episode 1 like it was yesterday. I was living in Elizabeth at the time, and I was learning about cryptocurrency, and the main thing I wanted to do was teach the world about investing. I wanted to teach the world about stocks, and I wanted to, kind of have conversations with like-minded individuals around cryptocurrency. So I think Shiba Inu coin was running up at the time. And I'm looking around at the city, I'm looking around at what people are talking about, and I'm like, yo, why is no one really talking more about this? Like, I get that we do have a lot of creators making a lot of heavy moves, but I'm like, all right, where are the people that are talking about, financial things? Or where are the people that are talking about parenting? Where are the people that are talking about relationships? So it started because, like, I just saw a lane and I seen an opportunity to just create something. It came straight from the soul. I was listening to a Lloyd Banks song. The name of the
Mm.
song is called Nowadays. And then, of course, he says, it's nothing left to do but win. Back against the wall. If you make it, you'll be cool again. Can't remember the exact thing right now, but I heard it and I'm like, that has a ring to it. It's nothing left to do but win. And then I think about our subgroup. Um, and I feel like we've done everything else. Why not win? It's really nothing else for us to do. We've done everything else. Things haven't worked out for the most part. I feel like it's nothing left to do but win. So that's where the concept came from. Now, what it's turned into, different story, but I yield.
It's turned into so many different things. It started out as one thing, and now we've got what, 2 or 3 different shows out of this one idea. We got
Yeah.
Keep It On Wax, Ladies Night, and this one.
Yes.
And who knows what else is going to come from this? Who knows?
Plenty more to come. Plenty more to come. Plenty more to come.
I'm excited to see. So, my next question is, where do you see the platform going for 2025?
All right. Okay, that is a very, very good question. So for 2025, I see the platform going into a space that where the foundation would just have to be consistency.
Mhm.
We started off really, really well. I personally had some things going on in my life where I wasn't able to consistently do this, but I feel like next year, um, I want to get consistent enough to reach 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm saying it right now. That's the goal, is to acquire about 250 subscribers by next year. I also want more people like yourself to be able to come on this platform and do shows. Like, I want this to be a network. I want people to be able to express their creative endeavors here. And I also want to interview more entrepreneurs or more people in the creative space on this platform. So over the course of 2025, I look forward to doing more Keep It On Wax, more Ladies Night, more of the Nothing Left to Do But One podcast, potentially creating 2 new concepts, and then maybe doing a little bit of the After Dark podcast that we've been recording for a while. So maybe.
Listen, um, I got some stuff in the tuck for that one too. I don't know what it is or why it's so hard for us to get that one together.
Yeah,
Maybe because of the content, but we definitely gonna get that off the ground. I don't
absolutely.
know exactly when, but we're definitely going to do it. And I think we have the perfect group of people to do that.
I would agree. In the back chat, we have people that have lived alternative lifestyles, right? Is
Hmm.
that what we could call them? And
Yeah.
they would be able to speak to some of the things that we would consider subject matter on that platform or on that show, to be more
Hmm.
specific. So I am definitely looking forward to that. As far as a YouTube release or a Facebook release, we want to make sure that the content is acceptable, because the After Dark podcast is for a more mature audience.
Hmm.
The verbiage will be different, the topics will be different, and even if people got to come up here with a mask on to be able to speak freely, I want that to be a thing. Yeah,
So I have a couple ideas for that, but we'll talk about that behind the scenes.
absolutely.
So, what else do I want to know? What goals have you set for yourself personally for 2025?
Oh wow, that's another good one. I'll get personal here. 2025, I am saving 10% of every increase I see, every financial
Mm.
increase I see. I really want to save 10% of my total income, whether it's salary based, whether it's podcast based, or whether I sell a beat, or whether I consult with somebody as far as stocks are concerned. I just want to be able to save 10% of every increase. I don't care if someone gives me $10. I need to be able to put $1 to the side. Every
Hmm.
$100 I get, I need to be able to put 10 aside, and 1,000, I put 100 aside. So that's one of the goals I have for 2025. I would also like to. I want to get like another promotion at work. We'll talk about that later, I guess. And maybe just step my fatherhood game up a little bit. I feel like I could step my father.
Mm.
So that's a major goal for 2025.
And I think that's probably, to me anyway, one of the most important things,
Yes.
because how do I say this without being offensive? The way the world sees Black fathers is not what I know them to be. So I would love to see Black men being fathers at the forefront instead of all the other things that the world may see from us. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that goal from you.
Yeah. Let's change that narrative. And hey, we have
Absolutely.
another idea for a show as well that we'll converse about where we can kind of display some of that as well. I definitely will be
Mhm.
interested in that. All the parents out there don't want to exclude the mothers, right? But I'll just say parents so that there's some equality there. We would like for
Mhm.
more parents in our subgroup to be represented in the light for sure.
Aha.
For sure.
But and you know what? The reason I say fathers is because I think that for the most part, mothers get that, we get the attention and we get the, oh, moms are out here in the forefront, even when dads don't have to be, the mom has to be. You know what I mean? Like that's
Absolutely.
often the narrative, but I don't see much of fathers getting their just due. So that's what I would like to see more of. And like I said, especially Black fathers.
Hey, well, we have an opportunity to make some impact there, so let's do it.
We
We
definitely
definitely.
and we got a little feedback. Is that me?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
And you spoke to something.
Mhm.
You said it kind of in passing. You said you want to sell a beat. So I don't know if people know that about you. Explain a little bit of that.
All right. So as far as making beats goes, I started making beats maybe 13 years ago, but throughout that time I've taken like a 10-year hiatus. What
Mhm.
got me into making beats was back when I was ripping and running, I had linked up with someone named Tearless Irk, who was actually on our
We had him on a couple weeks ago.
on our second to last Nothing Left to Do But One podcast. Shout out to Irk. He
Mhm.
was hilarious up here, acting a fool. That's my guy.
He definitely acted a fool.
Yeah, and through me meeting him, I was able to link up with an artist from Newark, New Jersey. His name is Nico. Shout out to
Mhm.
Nico. One of the best producers I've ever got to personally work with.
Mhm.
When I met Nico, he used a program called Reason, and he kind of taught me his initial setup as far as how he makes beats, how he creates them. And back then, I was able to be around all the musicians and producers because I was tapped in, as the streets would say, but I didn't have a place other than what I was doing, which is something I won't really get into. So, in
Mhm.
order for me to seek a way to stay in that circle of people, I started making beats. And then it became a thing where I figured out how to take an emotion and turn it into a sound. So
Hmm.
yeah, I love it. Making beats is something that is dear to me, but I only do it as a hobby. I'm not like a professional beat maker and receiving placements or anything. But I'm pretty sure if I put more work and effort to it, consult with my guy Octane, this that gas. Shout out to Octane, this that gas, aka Mr. Rado. Shout out to you. I'm pretty sure that I might be able to make some impact there as well. But yeah, making beats is something I learned from somebody named Nico. I feel like it's always been with me throughout high school. I was known as the instrumental guy. Always had instrumental CDs, and I had like a plug on finding some of the latest music, putting it on CDs, and I'd sell it to all the hip hop artists at Plainfield High School. I would just be selling CDs. I always had the beats, so I always had something to do with the instrumentals. And I started making my own. And actually, Mike Morgan released a track today called "The Duelist" that I
I heard it.
Mike went off on that one. Maybe I'll play it later. Mike Morgan. Shout out to Mike Morgan. He went off on that one.
And you know what? Mike got me my first good paying job as a CNA because I have been working, and oftentimes where you first start out, you get the not so good paying jobs because I
Under
was just starting out. And I met him at Hess' birthday cookout in the park. And he was
Hey,
like, you know what? I think he was working in HR then. He was like, you know what? You want a job? I was like, yeah. And he told me where to go and who to talk to. And before I had even got there, the job was already mine. She was
wow,
like, this is just a formality. She said, but you're a friend of Mike, so you got it. I was like, well, okay then.
well, shout out to Mike Morgan, man. He's still handing out jobs.
As far as I know, he a professional pipe layer, but
Oh man,
I'm never gonna let him live that down.
yeah.
Never, not ever. Oh, before I forget, we are also doing a cash giveaway.
Yes.
If we get at least 20 viewers, I'm going to do a cash app giveaway.
Hey,
I'm
somebody's
gonna do
getting
a cash
money.
app giveaway. So like, comment, and share the hell out of this. If somebody wants to win that cash, I just love her so much. Hey, Shani, I love her. I love her whole vibe, her whole spirit. She's a beautiful person.
Shout out to Shani, Sweet Tea, Yanor, best friend. Definitely been on the platform. Hot energy, the Iron Butterfly, man. Yeah, shout
Let
out
me
to
tell you something. If you don't follow her on every social platform, you are missing out. When I tell you, she lit a fire under my behind. She has such an amazing take on a bunch of different things. And I just love everything that she's doing. We're going to have her come up here on Ladies Night too. So
Hey, I am absolutely looking forward to that. And shout out to Shani, aka Miss Shani Speaks. If you are looking to learn how to generate revenue off of digital media, she is the person to consult with.
that is the plug.
Yeah, and just know consulting also comes with a fee. Like these are real services that can really change your life.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small change, who doesn't need a couple extra dollars in their pocket? You know, we're all doing these TikTok reels, these Instagram reels, and photos, and putting our deepest thoughts on there. Why not get
Why
paid?
not get paid for it?
Paid for it.
Look at her.
Oh man, shout out to Shani. I could speak a lot. I could speak a lot about Shani in a positive light. Somebody I knew for a long time. I'm glad she's taking the social media journey. Look forward to having you back on this platform, Shani.
And I didn't know who she was until she was on a platform a couple weeks ago, but she's definitely had an impact on me and how I conduct myself. She said, your vibe attracts your tribe. And when I tell you that helped me to cut certain people off, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That she is who she is, and we love her over here.
Hey, and if I could, shout out to Ren versus Ren in the comments. Shout out to Cuz. And she is responding to this right here. Y'all, somebody cutting onions. Now here come my cuz. Nah, Shani, that's my feet. Shout out to Ren versus Ren. We gotta have you up here. Hey. Yeah, shout out to Cuzzo. And shout out
I
to
feel like I saw her before in the group chat somewhere, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. In the very early days, she was definitely a part of like the original Nothing Left to Do But Win Back chat, which was crazy.
Okay.
By the way, shout out to the viewership. We will be looking to do a cash app
giveaway.
Yes, true indeed.
So my next question: who and what motivates you?
Wow. I believe I made a post about this the other day, and briefly I'm gonna run here, even though it should be off the top. I literally just made a post the other day talking about the type of people or who I should be surrounding myself with. Shaka motivates me. I grew up with Shaka. Shout out to Shaka. I'm gonna go to the local people first, then I get to some famous people so everyone can relate. But I got to start locally. Shaka inspires me for sure. The things that Shaka has been able to accomplish in his life in such a short span, as in he will be retiring in 2 years, as I'm just getting into my career. Shout out to Shaka. Who else? I gotta say Capice. Shout out to Capice Stevens. He started his own business, works 2 jobs, works one overnight, one during the day. I don't want to put his business out there, but he works at 2 very prominent companies and has his own company, SECC, Social and Social Emotional Collaborative Care. He's actually a
I
sponsor to the
remember that.
Yeah, he was one of our first big sponsors on the platform. He inspires me. Mr. Rotto inspires me, aka Octane is that gas. And of course, my mentor Larry McCoy. You know what I'm saying? My mentor inspires me. My mentor taught me how to monetize information. As far as famous, famous people, I'll speak to someone that we can kind of all relate to that just released a special recently. I gotta give it to people like Jamie Foxx. I gotta
Mhm.
give it to somebody like Jamie Foxx. He's funny, he's intelligent and entertaining. He's talented. He can
He
sing,
is.
make you laugh, right? And he can act. And with his recent special, he didn't just hog the light. He shouted out his sister. He
Hmm.
shouted out his daughters. He brought them up, gave them an opportunity. So I would have to say somebody like Jamie Foxx definitely inspires me for sure. Absolutely.
I love that. And somebody you said Rado.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing I like about him, and I do intend to have him on Life After High School because he was telling us, his story or whatever. And the thing that I like and respect about him, you know, even though he had a passion to do what he does, that man still got up and went to work every day.
Oh
He still
yeah.
got up and went to work every day. I hear so many people. I've heard so many people be like, "Oh no, I gotta focus on this, that, and the third, so I can't work a 9 to 5." Nigga, how you gonna fund your passion if you don't go to work? Like,
And honestly, that is a lot. That's where a lot of, I would say, young hip hop artists go wrong. Your 9 to 5 should be funding your passion. It should be funding
mm-hmm,
your And on the weekends, no, you cannot take off, sit around, lounge around, and chill. You have to work for yourself. Yo,
right,
time allocation is such a deep topic, and can't get lazy out here. You work your 9 to 5, you stack your funds, you invest in yourself.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. So, and I know Rado, me and Rado go back, and the foundation of our friendship is actually work. So I know his work ethic. Dude
mm-hmm.
is a beast on that grill. Dude,
Man, listen,
beast
that
on
salmon was something special.
that
Okay,
honey. That honey salmon was
that
rocking.
salmon was something special, and
Yeah,
he left the skin on. A lot of people don't know you're supposed to leave that skin on.
leave it
Man,
on.
listen.
But yeah, shout out to Octane. This that gas. He's been making waves in the music industry. Let me see. It's a dream funder. Period. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And this is why financial literacy is so important. A lot of people
Yep.
say, "Oh, I can't. I can't." Once you learn percentages, once you get a check, if you know that 10 to 15% has to be tucked away, it doesn't necessarily matter how much you're making as long as you're taking that percentage and
Percentage.
allocating it somewhere else. So once you understand that, yes, you can, instead of making excuses, you'll be all right. And pay yourself first. There's nobody
Yep.
else that's gonna pay you. Before you get your money, the government done took out so much. They've eaten so much off of you, right? You have to pay yourself. Before I pay a bill, before I pay anybody back, I have to pay myself first. That
Right.
10% that I mentioned in the first part of the show. But I will yield.
And I love that because like I was saying, he worked a 9 to 5 as well as pursued his passion. I'm watching my nephew. My nephew is 23, and I'm
Yeah,
watching him do that. He got a regular 9 to 5. He got a side hustle driving Lyft and Uber, and he
yeah,
still get in that studio and do what he's going to do. Um,
yeah.
I'm proud of my big baby. I call him my big baby all the time. I'm proud of him. I love to see that. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing. You can't just focus solely on your passion with no income. It
That
doesn't make sense.
that is
How
a
you gonna
fact.
pay me studio time if you ain't got no money?
Yo,
Because
exactly.
you
Unless
damn sure can't borrow none from me.
But yeah, and then we could think about the most successful people out there. Think about Elon Musk. Elon Musk lives his life in 5-minute increments. I didn't notice, but every 5 minutes, he allocates his time by the 5-minute level. As in, we might say, I'm gonna chill for a couple hours. Elon Musk's schedule is a five every 5 minutes. There's something else going on. Successful people don't chill. George Soros
Right.
didn't chill. Bill Gates didn't chill. Denzel Washington didn't chill. Will Smith didn't chill. these people got busy, right? They got busy and they fought for what they wanted. And I'll yield there.
And
And
even
even
once they
once they
became
became
successful,
successful,
they still
they
ain't
still
trying.
Yeah, exactly.
They are still working toward whatever it is they want to make sure they stay at the top of their game. So that is so important too. That's
Absolutely.
very
Gotta stay,
important.
I gotta stay consistent. Yeah. Once we get there, we have to learn how to stay there. So maintenance is
Mhm.
definitely the thing we should be focusing on for sure.
And that's one thing I learned from you. I think we were texting one day and you was like, you know what, it's Sunday. I got to get prepared for my week. So
Yeah.
I'm about to do all that. I'm about to sit down and prepare for my week. And I was like, man, I don't do that. Like, for one, my ADHD brain just be 20
All
things
over the place.
all the time. That's why I have two notebooks. I have one to write down the things that I'm just thinking, and another one to organize them. Because I be thinking, I'm telling you, I be thinking about 20 different things. And if I don't write it down as soon as I think about it, I'll forget. And I have
Yeah.
to come back and organize all of that into something that makes sense. If you were to see this notebook, you would be like, what the hell is that?
Hey, I would say this. Some people don't even have that, and having a plan is the first step, to making a change. So, for instance, so Sunday nights, like at around 7 o'clock, I gotta start getting into, all right, what do I need to do for the next week? Should I jump on this computer, get into some emails to get a head start? I have to work in office 3 days per week. Let me get my 3 outfits out. Let me look at my calendar. Let me shower up early. Let me cut this phone off, right? Sunday nights are like very important to me, and starting your week off right is very important to me as
Mhm.
well. So by taking Sunday nights and changing how I allocate my time, like there was a time where I might have chilled until 10 p.m. and then just went to sleep. Woke up looking for an outfit, running all crazy. Nah, you take time the night before and you apply it to what's going to happen in the future. So I feel like that's a good strat that I picked up over the years, especially working for the company I work for.
That is, and I'm trying to do it. I'm doing it a little better than I did a week ago. So I'm making a little progress. A
Step
little
by step.
progress is better than no progress.
Yeah,
So,
step by step.
it is what it is. Now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes.
Right, row.
You can answer however you see fit.
Okay.
Okay. My next question is, what is the toughest obstacle you've had to overcome?
Woo! All right, I'm gonna put it out there, man. I'm gonna just put it out there. The toughest thing I
Go
ever.
ahead.
All right, this is deep. There's two ways I could answer this. I don't want to see if I'm gonna take like a PG way or if I'm gonna just give the real. I think I'll just give the
Answer
real.
the way that feels best for you.
The toughest thing I ever had to deal with was addiction. And a lot
Mm,
of people don't talk about this, but after addiction, there is something called physical dependence. And that
yeah.
is when your body relies on something other than the normal sustenance it needs to function.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see people out there who have been drinking for years and years and years, they can't just put the bottle down. It's not that
Right.
easy. There's certain things that trigger that, and then your body become reliant on the things that you constantly feed it to the point where your body won't function properly without it. So without
Mm-hmm.
going into details of whatever I was going up against, that was absolutely one of the hardest things I had to deal with in my life. And, hey, I appreciate you, Shani. And, they say that there's people, places, and things. And these are the things that you have to change. I know things is very like broad, but in
Mm-hmm.
order for you to beat that, first off, you have to want it. And then two, you have to realize that a lot of the people you used to get down with, let's just say it was drinking. A lot of the people you used to get down with when it came to drinking, they're drinking buddies, right? You have different
Mm-hmm.
friends for different situations. A lot of the places
Mm-hmm.
you used to go to, those were places you would probably drink at. So you kind of have to cut the cancer out in a way. So you have
Mm-hmm.
to disconnect from certain people. You have to disconnect from certain places, and then you have to disconnect from certain things certain things that you used to do that kind of tied into whatever addiction you had. So
Mhm.
yeah, that had to be the hardest thing. Another thing, I don't feel like it's something you can do yourself, right?
Right.
I don't feel like it's something you could just, you know what? I'm just going to stop drinking, or I'm just going to stop taking pills, or I'm just going to stop smoking weed. Maybe weed, right? But when it comes to like the other more harder
The
things,
hard stuff.
the hard stuff, it's going to take some honesty. It's going to take some perseverance. It's going to take some
Mhm.
endurance. It's going to take some reflecting, and then you're going to have to really, truly, in your heart, want to, change. I would say, and I would yield there for sure.
Now, like you said, the physical dependency,
Yeah.
you can want to stop doing that thing as much as you want. But
Hmm.
when you're actually addicted to something, or when you are coming out of that thing, your body will physically whoop your ass to get the thing that you have been feeding it for such a long time.
That's
And what you're saying is 100% true. You can't just stop on your own, because, like with alcohol, for instance, that's one of the hardest things to get sober from,
yeah,
because you can die from the withdrawal of a lot of things, but definitely alcohol.
yeah. Alcohol is dangerous.
Yeah, people ask me, because, for the most part, I don't drink. And people always ask me, well, why? I grew up in a family where I've seen addiction of every sort,
Yeah.
um, from alcohol to hard drugs. And, I have a huge family on both sides. My mom is the oldest of 11. My dad is the oldest of 17. So when I say yeah, I have 100 first cousins that I know of, and it's probably more that I don't.
Wow. Oh,
But I've seen addiction of every sort, and the reason that I don't indulge is because I know that my generation indulged because they watched the generation before us, and that generation watched the generation before them. So for me personally, even if I do have a little sip or a little shot, I never do it in front of my children, not because I'm embarrassed or ashamed or anything, but I want them to understand that you can live life differently.
yeah,
There
absolutely.
are other options out there. Just because everybody is doing it doesn't mean it's not possible to go against the grain and do your own thing.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I have no tolerance for alcohol at all.
Hey,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. At this point in my life, any 2 beers, I'm done. I'm washed up. I'm drunk. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I want to go home. I
all
I
that.
have a very low liquor tolerance at this point in my life. It wasn't always like that, but now 2 beers done. It's over. Get me out of here. Like, I need to go.
Like, y'all saw me at the cookout. I was in my car asleep.
Yeah, yeah. We got some stories.
I was literally asleep in my car. So, I understand.
We got some stories.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that for the back chat.
Yeah.
So my next question:
Yeah.
do you ever see yourself getting married?
Oh wow. Oh man. You know what I'm realizing about myself as of recently? Like, and I never knew this before, but I might have a lot of not I don't even know the right word, but I just feel like maybe I have too many things that trigger me for someone to accept at times where, I'm thinking I'm regular, I'm thinking I'm plain, I'm thinking I'm not hard to deal with. Maybe I might be a little difficult to deal with. For instance, if I'm with someone, I don't want them perceived in a certain way, so I would want them in the house at a certain time. That can be a major point of conflict. I also don't like someone that over intoxicates, so that might be a point of conflict. So I can see it happening, and I definitely would consider myself someone who could be a good husband. And I honestly, I think I like that. I would like that, but I feel like it's so many things about myself I'd have to figure out. or compromise. But I feel like that's probably what relationships and marriage consist of, a lot of compromise. So I can see myself being married for sure. I think I make a good husband. Sure. I feel like I know how to treat a woman. Absolutely.
So here's what I have to say
Uh-oh.
um, you won't be too much for the right person.
All
The
right.
right person will not have an issue with those things that you said.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say it'll be easy to find, but
Mhm.
the person that's for you, even if that's something that they may not want in the beginning, if they really see themselves being with you, they will adjust a little bit. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
might not be everything that you want, but if they really want to be with you, just like if you really want to be with somebody else, you'll learn to compromise and adjust.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? Yeah, you definitely have a point there. Well, remains to be seen. Not married yet. No rings, nothing. No rings, no rings.
You know, I did it. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Because, see, I really hold marriage in high regard. My parents have been married for 43 years. Yeah, they'll be coming up on 44 years in February. And for me, when you say till death, like I really believe in that. So
Yeah.
I can't say for certain that I'm willing to put up with somebody else's bullshit till we die. Like, you're gonna have to be an incredible person. And you know, and then I got a whole bunch of kids. So I don't see myself ever doing it again. But who knows?
And yeah, that's the thing. You never know. And I feel like, well, your kids are older. It's not like you got no little 2-year-old running around, or it's not like you're still buying Enfamil and stuff like that. Like, you have kids that are almost not self-sufficient, but they're able to handle themselves over long durations of time, I would assume. And
Yep.
I feel like nowadays people are more accepting of the whole step parent role. I'll tread carefully there because I've said some
Mm.
things in the past. How I personally feel about step parenting, but nah, I feel like people are definitely more accepting of the whole stepchild aspect of relationships
Mhm.
for sure.
I don't, you know what? And even with that, I'm still like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I just, and for me, I was married for a really long time. I got married really young. So right now, I'm having a ball. Like most people did that when they were in their 20s. I was married changing diapers in my 20s. So like now at the age of 38, I'm having a good time. But you know what I'm finding dating at the age of 38? A lot of men our age, they
Uh-huh.
they want to settle down, and I'm just like, my nigga, no, that ain't that ain't what I'm trying to do. Like,
Well, all right. So, being that I am in my 30s, won't say how deep in them 30s I am, but I am in my 30s, and I would say that at this age, a lot of men at this point have gotten a lot of extracurricular activities out of their system, and
mhm,
they kind of know themselves and know what they want enough to really want to pursue settling down. I would say that for sure. Absolutely. I would definitely say that. A lot of men at this age should be, hey, I see a bright smile coming through.
so what I didn't tell you is we
Yeah.
got something else planned. I'm
Uh-oh.
just waiting for one more person to get settled, and then I got some other things planned for you.
All right, let's get it. I'm excited.
I'm waiting for one more person. I asked you who motivates you.
Yeah.
Uh, who who do you admire?
All right. Well, we kind of spoke about it earlier. I'm gonna put her comment up here.
Mhm.
This woman right here, I admire this one. I've spoken so highly about this person, but this
You
person,
have.
yeah, this person right here has what I would like to call a one of the most brilliant minds, that I've ever encountered. I'm just grateful that it's my friend. So I admire this person, especially right now for the social media journey that she's taken. I kind of always knew she had it in her, so I admire her, in that light. I would also say, I'm going to speak to someone famous that I like, just admire. I know I said inspire, but admire. You know what? I admire Will Smith. I admire Will Smith. I really admire him. His acting, his ability, his likeness, his ability to be liked across different demographics of people
Yeah.
is something that I absolutely admire. He is accepted in a lot of communities and a lot of different demographics. So he's definitely somebody I admire. I must say another person that I admire, but you're just going to have to go look this person up because I don't want to get too crazy into the religious aspect. But there's someone out there named Captain Tazariak, and he is that's more of a religious thing. I don't want to get too deep into there, but the
Mhm.
strides that this man has been able to make in that culture has been heavy. Also, Cynetter TV. Cynetter TV is one of the biggest media groups for our subgroup. They host religious debates. They go through the streets and talk to the youth. They do a lot of interviews with entrepreneurs. So I absolutely admire the good people over there at Cynetter TV for sure.
So here's the thing that when it comes to religion,
Yeah.
I know that's a hot button issue.
Uh-oh.
More than a gamer. Bring him up here too. You know that's nephew. Bring him up here too. But when it comes to religion, I don't talk about religion with anybody unless they are asking for understanding. Because when it comes to that, I find a lot of people just want to argue their point and try to convince you that you're wrong and they're right. So
Yo,
unless
you're so right. Continue.
unless you are asking for understanding
There
or you're trying to explain your position without being argumentative, I'm just not going to do it. For the most part, I don't even tell people what religion I identify with because I often find um, people have a preconceived notion that I am a Bible thumper or judgmental. And I'm like, that's not me at all. I had to spend a good portion of my adult life unlearning a lot of the things I learned in church and under, understanding and studying for myself. So I like to say I have my own relationship. So
Yeah.
I do identify with it, but at the same time, I don't. I don't just take what I'm told and be like, you know what? You're right. Because that's how people get lost and misunderstand things. And you know what I mean?
I'm now,
So,
yo, look, I'm with you 100% there. I am convinced that I'm gonna just say 65, just so I'm not all extra crazy with it. I feel like 65% of the people who align with these religions are not reading these doctrines for themselves.
they're not.
They're not. Then
They're
I would,
definitely not.
I would just yield there. I won't get too deep into the religion, but I feel like a good 65, 75, 85% of people who are claiming certain things either
Mhm.
cherry pick the doctrine or they're just not reading the doctrine. Yeah, for sure.
And because one thing I've had to do is I didn't just, okay, because, I'm a Christian. One thing that I've had to do is study the Bible in different languages so I can understand what is actually meant by certain things. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to take what I learned when I was 8 years old and at 38 be like, yeah, that's what it is. Because a lot of it ain't that.
No,
So,
have to self educate, and I feel like we got to stop with the cherry picking of the doctrines. And I
yep.
yield.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I have a silly question for you.
All right, bring it out.
Um, we talked about this before, and I swear on everything I love, Charmaine had the best answer ever to this question. The question was, I really liked them until. Finish that
Oh,
sentence.
God. Wow.
Wait, before you answer that, do you remember what Charmaine's answer was?
Nah, I don't remember it specifically. I don't, but I do remember you
Would
asking
you
it.
like to share, Charmaine? It said no. The clip is on YouTube. Go back.
So is the question I really like them until, or I really liked her until, like just for
It's I really liked her until.
Oh, oh man.
Mhm. As a significant other, I really liked her until.
Oh man, this is hard. I know I struggled with this one before. This is kind of difficult for me. There are people that watch this.
I feel like you know what it is, but you don't want to necessarily say it. So just go ahead and say it.
Nah, because like the only thing I could think of will echo the sentiment of something I did years ago, and I haven't done this in a long time. It's like, yo, I liked her until I went through her phone. Last person I went through the phone was my first BM back in 2009. Yeah, because my son was born in 2008. So yeah, I went through that phone and like, yo, I used to rock with you till I went through this device, and I don't think I've thumbed through another device since 2009. I'm not sure if that's something we all did. I put it to you like this: by the time I got done reading that device, I roofed it. I threw it on the roof. Now you ain't texting nobody. Now you ain't texting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I always say that. And that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. But that's a 2009 answer. I really liked
Oh
it until I
my
went through
God.
that phone and I found out the truth, man. Found out the truth. You see
And
things you
see,
don't want to see when you go looking for them.
that's why I say, number one, always be honest because the
Yeah.
truth is gonna come out anyway, and somebody gonna get their feelings hurt. Number two, don't go looking for something you don't really want to know.
Learned that the hard way. The hard way. And
Listen,
ugh. Yeah, I
well,
roofed that phone. Roofed it. It was a flip phone, one of them flip phone T-Mobile. I slammed it. Bow.
do it.
When you got to press 9 mad times to hit the Y, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we had that snake on it. Yeah, AOL Instant Messenger was the best feature on that drone. It's like a sidekick. Yeah, it was one of those.
Oh my God.
Roofed
See, that's why I'm honest. Like, understand something. If you're dealing with me, you're probably not the only one. I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a singleship. So, it is what it is.
it. You happy to be outside, but like you said, you've been
I was
in
married for a long time.
straight married. Like
Married.
that's heavy. That's heavy.
Married with, and then my children were born in 2007, 8, or no, 7, 9. Shit, what were they? No, 7, 10, 11, 12. My son's birthday is tomorrow. So I had small kids at one time. So when I say I was in the house, I was in the house. So right now, I'm enjoying myself. My youngest will be 12 tomorrow. All I gotta do is make sure it's food in the house and the Wi-Fi is on.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, if I could, I also had my first child at a young age. I was 20 years old when I gave birth to my oldest son. Shout out to Makai, aka Young Chaotic. He's out here doing his thing. I'm going to start documenting his hair journey on his platform as well. He wants to share that with you guys. So, yeah. So being that I had a child so early, there's a part of me that felt like, yo, I didn't get to hit these clubs, or I didn't get to go out, I didn't get to do this. But I feel like that restriction of having a child so young saved me. I used to be a different person. I was involved in different things. And when I had my oldest, I had to slow down like a
Yep.
lot. I had to step away from people, I had to step away from places, I had to step away from things, as I said earlier, for sure. Hold on, I see Shar down there. We gonna bring her up. You got something going?
We got something going. I'm gonna ask you one last question, and then we're gonna go into why Charmaine is here. What was my question? Oh, what would you tell 16-year-old you?
Okay, I know how I answered this before, but I'm gonna answer it like a little more real. And ever since I like the way I answered this question before, in which I'm gonna get into details on this platform, was kind of messed up because it showed that I was like pointing the finger at somebody else for some actions that I was partaking in. So without going into details, I apologize for that. If I could go back into 16-year-old me and tell me, like, I know what I was doing at the time, but it's like, yo, like, put that money up, man. Yo, it was like put that money up and invest in Apple. And you about to hear about something called Bitcoin. Put about $1,000 in Bitcoin. Holla at your boy in 2024. You know what
You
I'm
could be
saying?
retired by now.
A lot of the things that I would go back and tell myself are kind of financial based, I feel.
Mhm.
Like if I could have saved 5% of all my revenue from when I was 16 until now, I'd be in a very good position. If I
Mhm.
understood percentages and had discipline at a young age, I would be in a different position. So it would be financial based. Like, yo, you get into this money, put it up, invest it, put it away. Or at least go travel. You sit in that basement with that bong. You know what I'm saying? Sit in the basement with that bong and that controller and go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, go
Do
see the
something with yourself. Go see the world.
yeah, it
At
was
least get out of Jersey. Go see the rest
real.
of the country.
For real, like go and do something. Invest this money, right? And learn
Mhm.
about investing. Like learn about financial literacy. Burnt
Mhm.
so much money in my life, as we all have.
Yes.
As
You know,
we,
they teach that to my kids they start teaching financial literacy in the 5th grade at their school.
yeah,
So they are
what do you
learning that.
yeah, I believe my son had something like first he had math and then he had
Mhm.
Math Expo. And Math Expo was more about budgeting, learning about tax, learning how to save money, and different things of that sort. So shout out to the schools that are pushing financial literacy to the youth because they need it. We didn't
Absolutely.
we didn't need French 4, all right? We didn't need that, yo. We didn't need French 4 and then Flute 101. Nah, we needed financial literacy. Yield me.
Uh-huh. Okay, so now this is why Charmaine is here. I'ma pull you up, Sugarfoot. And AK, if you can jump in, just go in and jump in. But I have a game for us to play.
All right.
Now, I am going to ask you 10 questions.
Oh wow.
You get to pass on 2 of them
All right.
without consequence. After those 2 questions, any other pass, Charmaine has to take a shot.
All right. Pass, 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 pass. You gotta unmute yourself whenever you want, Shar. It's on you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
How are you?
I don't know why I hear echo. No, not no more. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. Are you ready for these questions? Because I'm telling you now, I'm gonna give you an easy one. But
Is it gonna start off easy
yeah, I'm
and
gonna
then
give you an easy one.
progress so I know when to save the
Question
passes?
number 3. You might start passing on question number 3.
So
Okay?
this is like mainly alcohol. I got a little bit of pineapple juice, but just so we know. Hopefully, I'm
Okay.
not gonna pour more in there.
You might.
Oh shit!
You might.
Get it.
Okay, we ready?
I'm ready.
A place you'd like to travel.
Me
Yeah.
first?
No, these are all questions for you.
Okay. All right. Tokyo.
One place you'd like to travel to. Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Somebody else said that to me, but I'm like, nah, I would never do that because the flight is like 24 hours long. Hell no. That's a hell no for me. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We just gonna go straight into it. Who do you regret meeting? You can say the name or you can say the circumstance in which you met said person.
Charmaine might have to drink on this one. I can't.
You get 2 passes too.
You get
Let's
2
not be
passes.
too quick now.
All right. Okay. I
You
got to
gonna
pass
pass
on
on
that.
this one?
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I don't want to offend nobody specifically. Yeah, it's all love. Love all y'all and shit.
Okay. Who is one person from the back chat that you would smash?
Oh, yeah. You should let her. I don't want drinks.
So you gonna pass on that one too?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I drank for him. I just took a drink for him.
Okay.
Oh shit, you gonna get me killed?
I told you.
Yeah.
You.
I'll try my hardest to answer them all. Going for it. Let's get it.
Okay. Let's see this one. What's your favorite sex position? That's not a hard one. You can answer that.
All right, just from the back shots.
Okay, cool. In addition to that, what do you think is the most overrated sex position?
Reverse cowgirl.
Okay. What do you think is the best one?
For like both parties. It like all right, so
For you personally, that you enjoy.
From the side, and it's because I'm like built a certain way, and if I'm laying on my left side, then I'm or from the side, specifically the left. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, AK is in the building.
Papa Goji in the building. What's good, family? What's up?
my people?
Yeah, Goji
Hey,
in the
AK.
building.
What's up?
So
Hey.
you got your cup?
Yeah, because I'm not about to be the only one over here getting drunk. I still got 2 days of work before I'm off for a week, okay?
Hey.
Well, I'm off for a week. I know you got a little. Damn. I hear it too.
Was that juice or was that liquor?
Oh, that was liquor.
A little bit.
Good Lord.
He probably needed it.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to get back up.
Let me tell you something. AK is the reason I was asleep at the behind the wheel of my car at the
No. We not. We went
He
over
had
this
that
already.
pineapple lemonade, and they ain't
You
taste like it
grabbed
was
my
nothing
lemonade.
in it.
You grabbed my lemonade.
But you know
Everybody,
what? That's neither here nor there. We're not gonna go back there. Okay. So, all right. Now you took your 2 passes, my guy.
All right.
So, moving forward. One person in the back chat that you would never smash.
yo, what did I just jump into?
So hold on, before you answer that, I'm gonna let you know. Now I have a series of 10 questions, and he gets to pass on 2 of them. And every question he doesn't answer, y'all have to take a shot.
I'm pulling up the members list.
Well, mind you, he already passed. He already got.
So that means I
passes.
ain't got a drink.
No, he already passed.
No, he already passed. So he has to either answer
yeah.
these questions,
or we got a drink,
or y'all got to take a shot. He already took his 2 free passes.
He only answered 1 question so far.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to answer. I'm going through the list now. We give y'all a real one. Oh, respectfully, Ashley. Just respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against her. Just wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, respectfully.
No problem. There's that one.
Yeah, respectfully.
Okay. One person from the back chat that you would date.
All right. This is cool.
Don't look at me like that, Charmaine.
All right. Oh my goodness. All right. She doesn't talk much in there, but Crystal Joyce. Crystal.
I have no idea who that is.
All right, I'll go for another one. There's Crystal Joyce. There's Sin Villanueva. I definitely would date her. I would probably, and that's 2. But I know that these aren't members that converse too much. Now these are ones that I would date, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all. That is 2. That's all.
Okay. Cool. So who wouldn't you date?
Probably the same person I wouldn't lay with. But I wouldn't date Yeah, I went. That kind of is similar to the question earlier. I just had to say actually, I wouldn't go there. Respect.
Okay. I asked you, who do you regret meeting? You said you are going to pass on that.
Because life hits you fast. You say it today, you be with them next week.
Like now I want to know, like off air, I want to know.
Gotcha. Easy off it. Easy.
All right, now I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. If there was one person you could get back with, who would that be? Nigga, say it.
You gonna get me murdered? Like, yo, you understand? You gonna get me murdered? Thank you. Take a drink. Thank you. Y'all gonna get me murdered? You don't understand? My head chopped off.
I got you, my boy. I got you.
Oh man.
Don't be no punk. You have to take his shots for you.
Look, yeah, outside of this, I got a real life I'm trying to get through out here. I'm trying to survive.
No problem. The craziest place you've ever had sex?
Damn, they just shut it down. The 7-Eleven on 7th and Terrell bathroom.
Huh?
Yeah,
They just shut that 7-Eleven down?
Yeah, because there's a Wawa built next to it. I mean, so yeah, 7-Eleven.
Oh,
bathroom.
yeah.
This was, I'm going to be honest, this was 2014 to be exact, 2014.
Now, when you say 7-Eleven, what do you mean specifically by that? Like in the aisle with the chips and pencils?
Bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Bathroom. Like, yo, I used to ride around with it.
You do that?
We were sporadic. We was just at it. You know what I'm saying? In like 2014, so I'll say about 10 years ago. So therefore, I was literally in my 20s at a different drive. I was one of those dudes I was just willing and ready. You know what I'm saying? So 7-Eleven bathroom, pop goes the weasel.
Okay.
Other than that, we got like outside, middle of the street, Sleepy Hollow. You know what I'm saying? 2 a.m. 2 a.m. though. I'm saying.
You know what? When you say middle of the street, do you mean that literally?
Yeah, I used to have a nice 95 Lincoln Town
like
car.
Up against the car?
Yeah, car for leverage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but there's some dead ends over in Sleepy Hollow you could get right at. Like I said, this was so many
Look,
years.
AK.
No, AK, no, his Spider-Man outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not the Spider-Man outfit.
No AK popping off with the Spider-Man outfit.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know what number question I'm on, but yeah.
Bring them out.
Good Lord.
Try to get through it.
What is one sex position you'd never do?
That I would never do?
Mm-hmm. So let me ask it a different way. Are you eating ass?
Hold up. Let me answer that. Hold up. So any position where I'm personally bound, I'm not really with that. So any position that involves me being restrained, I am the restrainer, not the restrainee.
You don't gotta be restrained to get your ass ate. Let me find out.
I hate you.
I'm just saying.
So are you getting your ass ate?
Nah, you know what? Nah, I'll be honest. Like I'm just not with it, yo. Like even like if I'm chilling, you play fighting, and you hand on the cheek, cool. But as soon as you go anywhere near that, it's a red flag for me, and I just can't get with it personally. And I don't look down on nobody that's into that at all. Like like whatever, do what you got to do. But for me, it's just not. It's not something that I personally like.
So you're not letting nobody lick the gooch. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, yo. Nah. I mean,
how do you know you're not gonna like it unless you try it though?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
don't answer that yet. Don't answer that yet.
Go ahead.
Shut up, AK. Don't you say nothing.
Why?
Don't you say nothing.
You can't be telling people
Because I
that.
know exactly what you're gonna say. Don't you say nothing.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You might like it.
To hell with that. To hell with that.
But what I can tell you, and this is something that I've come up with recently, like, yo, sex is weird, yo. Like, as much as we might have it down pat, as many tricks as we may know, like, sex is weird. So, like, if you have that right vibe, that right time with the right person, and it's all about comfortability, there's certain people, I'm sure that the women can attest to this, that when you're more comfortable with your partner, you're more willing. You know what I'm saying? I guess that the roles would be the same, reversed, where if the time is right, now I'm not.
Right down the liquor in your system.
Definitely gonna involve some liquor, you know what I'm saying? But she might be able to get that off, but it's not something I'm about to position myself for. I yield.
So
I'm not positioning myself.
Your legs
I'm
up.
about to say, if she throw them legs up,
You
though.
ain't throwing the legs up in the V.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Oh man.
All I'm saying, and shut up, AK, don't you say nothing, is you never know until you try it.
Hey man, you never know until you try it.
AK, shut up.
Remember that.
I heard you. That's why I said shut up. If there is, did I ask if there was one ex you could get back with? Who would it be? Did I ask you that?
Yeah, and it's just the person that I've been with, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's for so many reasons. It's mainly the mind and the energy that comes around that person. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that it might be crossing the line by getting into that conversation with respect to whatever they got going on, but it's really the mind. I would consider myself more of a sapio or sapiosexual, however you pronounce that, where I am attracted to intelligence, yo. I am attracted to an intelligent woman. Like, if the woman is intelligent and has a mind, if she's creative, if she has good energy, that would always mean more to me than the looks. The looks would be considered bonus. I need that energy. I need that mind. Like, I need that intellect.
You want to just smash somebody, though? Do you still have to have all of that if it's just a quick smash?
You know what's crazy? At my age, like, I have to be somewhat attracted. Now I could just be physically attracted and just rock out, right? But I feel like I would perform better, and there would be more things I'd be willing to do with someone I have that connection with, or at least that mental attraction to. Like, I really enjoy an intelligence, I don't know, sapiosexual, whatever you call it.
Let me go ahead and shut up. Go ahead and shut up. That ain't
that ain't you. I need that intelligence. But yeah, if I'm physically attracted, I could rock out though. But there's deeper things I could do with a mental connection.
Because here's what I know. Sometimes I'm gonna just say it. Sometimes it just got to be a quickie. That's it. That's all. We don't need the deeper connection. Or maybe for me, because I'm just in a different space in my life. Like, I don't.
You hitting strays, Sheeta. You hitting strays.
All right, so I get it though. It's a difference. You spent your entire 20s, and you spent the time when you're supposed to be having fun and out here doing shit, married, locked down, having kids, wife.
The shit I'm doing now, I should have did
down.
that.
Know what I mean? So now you're free, floating like a butterfly, and enjoying life. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We on the opposite end of the spectrum now. I spent my 20s doing my dumb shit, out here and about. Now I'm in the house with my wife, wife and the kids. You know what I mean? Family man type shit. So I get it. I get both ends of it. I damn sure get what Ira's saying though, because it's like at this point, like time is important to me.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to waste my time with somebody and end up being a bad time. I mean,
yeah, that part too. And then another thing, like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm very fun. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes it's like, I don't even deserve what I got.
You don't even deserve it. I mean, you don't deserve my
like what that part.
Yeah, like what I'm capable of, and the things that I could make feel, and how crazy.
You don't get none of that. You don't get none.
Nah, you gotta. You got to be something else there for me to be able to bring that out. Uh-oh, you got it. Oh, look at what you're looking at.
It don't even matter. Have you ever made a sex tape?
Yes.
Who was it?
Nope, I can't do that. Like, once again, you're going to get me murdered. But what I will say, I'm talking about production, lights, camera, action, tripod, music. Like you see the same way I got that. I'm an ambiance.
Wait. Music too?
Yeah, yeah. All right, now let me
Still
put
had the
you.
porno music popping.
And then y'all gotta watch it afterwards while y'all smoking.
Yeah. Oh, see, the technology. But
You've done
yeah.
this before.
Yeah, I put it to y'all like this: like The Weeknd has an album out called The Trilogy, and it's pretty much composed of 3 mixtapes. There's House of Balloons, Echoes of Silence, and Thursday, all compiled into one playlist. You put on that Weeknd Trilogy album, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Trust. That is my number one Smizash playlist right there. Easily.
I'm gonna have to listen to that this weekend.
Easily.
Hoocha. All right, so I believe this is my last question. You know what? Fuck it. I'ma just ask. Because ain't nobody gonna whip my ass. If you can go back in time, who is the one person that you didn't smash that you wish you would have?
Damn.
Are we answering that question or are they taking shots?
It's like I could answer it, but like I said, you're gonna get me killed. But I got to keep it real because I've been passing on a lot. Yeah, he drank from me already.
They was like, no, I got you.
Protect me. Yeah, he trying to protect Rashida. Gonna get me killed.
He was like, I got you. Oh, but AK, I don't know if you heard the first couple questions. Did you hear the first couple questions that were asked?
Nah, what was the first 2 questions?
Oh, let's get it.
You ain't got to answer them, but I just want to know what they are.
All right.
The ones he passed on?
Yeah.
Okay. The ones, damn it, I shut my notebook too early. Hold on. I told you this is my scatterbrain notebook. I asked him, who do you regret meeting?
Ooh.
And he passed on that one.
Yeah.
So you gotta take a shot since he passed on it.
Yeah, because I took my shot already for that.
And then I asked, who from the back chat would you smash? He passed on.
I was here for that question.
Yeah. All right.
Were you here for the who would you never smash from the back chat?
I don't know if he was here for that one, but I did answer that one as respectfully as I could.
Oh yeah. I was here for that one. You said Ashley, yeah.
Yeah, respectfully.
Yeah.
I kind of want to ask these questions to, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it.
What? Go ahead. Shoot. What's up? What's up? We here.
Out of respect for you and your marriage, I'm
I
not
got a dream.
Shoot. Nah, go ahead. Ask me them questions.
Okay. So who from the back chat would you smash?
Pass.
Yes, you have to drink.
Next.
Wait, you said what?
Pass. Next.
Go ahead, Charlotte.
Wait, hold on. Which way my camera looking? The point is,
so you
next
passed,
question,
right?
Nah, wait. Which way my camera looking? My camera looking this way?
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
see your tree.
Yeah. You
Oh,
see, you know what I mean? But next question.
I feel like I don't even know if I want to ask you this. Because you know what? Fuck it. What's your favorite sex position? Because I feel like it's going to be something weird and off the wall. Well, not weird. I feel like it's going to be something off the wall.
Missionary.
So underrated. It's so underrated,
Missionary.
especially
so
with
many
the
things
right
you can do
one.
in missionary. There's so many things you can do in missionary. Don't make no sense.
And then if you really like that person and y'all get that eye contact,
legs and
man,
pretzel and
the pretzel.
Not the
one leg, 2 leg, bow leg.
Hanging off the bed, all the way on the bed. What you talking
your
about?
foot on the wall behind you.
You feel me? Like there's so much shit. So much shit you can do for missionary.
After the yeah.
It's the after dark wave.
One person from the back chat you date.
I don't know.
Okay. One person you'd never date.
Who's not never date?
Yeah, for whatever reason. You're thinking about this real hard, my guy.
Because I'm trying to think about who's in there. Like,
In other news,
I can't think of too many who in there. Respectfully, Sheeta, I love you, but you know, I mean, big sister.
You my little brother. I listen.
Exactly.
I ain't offended. Let's see.
I know we can't answer like that. I gotta, my sister too.
Listen, that's one person you would never smash or one person you would never date. Which did I say?
Both.
You said both of them because they kind of similar.
They go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. So over
If there was one, this is for both. Shit. My internet went out for a minute. Can y'all see me?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. If there was one person you could see yourself falling in love with, Ira, don't you answer that. One person you can see yourself falling in love with in the back chat. Who would that be? Hey, Charmaine. Y'all might as well just take a shot for him because I know he's not gonna answer it.
Go ahead, take a shot. You will not get that answer out of me.
I guess my daughter is not catching the damn bus tomorrow. She gonna get it right. Okay.
Next question.
That's all the questions that I have. We went through everything on my list.
Nice.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
not too bad.
It wasn't too bad. I will say, I do want to have this conversation with you privately because I want to know some of these answers.
Probably answer more off stream for sure. You know what I'm saying? But
that's for the recorded pod. That is only going to stay in this archive. That only 3 of us have access to.
Yeah.
And the one don't even count because he ain't never in here anyway.
Yeah.
It don't even count. But that's all I have for this evening. I appreciate you being open and honest and opening yourself up so people can get to know a little bit more about you. I did ask you to look at the camera and you didn't do that as much, but you did take your sunglasses off. So I
did take the sunglasses off. Yeah.
One thing at a time. A little progress is better than no progress. So I appreciate you for that. And I do feel like I got to know you a little bit more than I did before. So there is that. Do either of y'all have anything you want to ask him? Charmaine,
nah.
what you thinking of?
Nothing.
Right now,
left in your cup.
Nothing.
All right, here we go. Right now, I'm just looking for the track that Mike Morgan released today, so that on the outro I could potentially play it. All right, there it is. All right, so I just got that queued up for whenever we do close out. But now I have fun doing this. You know, especially like initially when we first started off, like that was real deep. I got to speak a little bit more. You know, I know I don't talk a lot. Usually when we run the podcast, I try to go into host mode, but I'll be having a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? I got a brain. I got personality. I got a brain. So, I could definitely, you know, jump on here and top it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I look forward to
Charmaine is cooking right now.
Hello.
No, I'm over here. Leave me alone.
You good? Oh man. But like I said, I wanted to do the Cash App giveaway, but we didn't get the amount of viewers that I would have liked. So maybe we'll save that for the next one. I know Friday we'll be doing Life After High School. I hope that you'll be available for that. If not, do the next one with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm definitely looking forward to that because that's, you know, another one of them pivotal times in a lot of people's lives where if they don't have the right guidance, they could, you know, they could go astray. You could take a bad path after high school, and you might want to hear about some of the experiences of some of the people on this panel, especially around that time. A lot of us went through a lot of different things. Not everybody went to college. Not everybody got a job. You know, life is not like the sitcoms or your life is linear. Like things happen.
So I do look forward to that. What else? And then we will have ladies' night on Saturday. Look at Charmaine. So we got a couple things coming up, and I hope y'all can be a part, whether if it's just in the comments or you want to pop in and comment on whatever topics we are going to discuss. Charmaine, I appreciate you for taking the shots that you've taken. AK, I appreciate you. Is there anything left in your cup? Because you was pouring a lot.
Me?
Yeah. It sounds like you poured a lot in there. You can
see the line, right?
Oh yeah, you still got something in there.
Okay.
Hey,
it's not a lot though. It's mighty low though.
It wasn't a lot in there.
Yo, you tried that Marvel
Rebel? You poured a gallon.
Marvel, yo, you want to know what's funny? I'm literally playing that shit right now. Hold on.
You know what's crazy? I might jump on it in a second. I'm rocking with Venom though. Oh, you playing with Cloak and Dagger? Yo, we gonna have to get back on the video game pod.
We don't know what they talking about either, Charmaine.
So I'm ready when you are. We can start this. We gonna talk. We gonna talk in the back end.
Yeah.
And before we go, the one person that got their personal birthday shout out, happy belated birthday to you.
You know what I'm saying? It's still my birthday. I don't know what y'all talking about. So I'm taking shots.
It's still your birthday?
Still my birthday. You feel me? All month, all December. Big side energy.
Because I put a post that said, because it really is. It's like 20 people's birthdays in the month of December. So I was just like, nigga, happy birthday to all y'all. He was like, no, I want my own personal shout out. So you got it.
February, I want my own personal shout out. So just keep that in mind.
You know what? You'll get your own personal shout out if you answer this question live. I really liked him until he.
This was fun. I enjoyed myself. It was nice. You know, I haven't been in here in a while.
That's okay. Go back and look at the clip. It's
we
there.
Missed you, you know.
Missed you guys too. But I'm not answering that again.
Best answer we've ever had on any podcast, period. Before we go, did you want to answer that, AK? I really liked her until she finished that sentence.
Opened her mouth.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that.
I'm not sure what you 100% mean by that, but you know what? We don't even have to delve into that. It's fine.
Because they probably said conversate instead of converse.
All right. But yeah, look, I appreciate
what it is.
Look, I appreciate y'all. We definitely about to wrap up as we are coming up on a 1 hour, 30-minute mark. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate you giving me the space to talk and be myself.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and close us out.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. Much love for y'all. Shout out Rashida Renee. Shout out Charmaine. Shout out Goji. I'm going to definitely chop it up with you on a video game tip.
Big facts.
Zombies is out on that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Marvel Rivals is out. So I'm going to definitely chop it up with you. Thank you for joining up too, man. I know you. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. And we are going to close out with a track that Mike Morgan released today. This is called The Duelist. Hopefully it plays through. Facebook acts a little funny. This is The Duelist by Mike Morgan, produced by yours truly, Chaotic Flame. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.
You a fool for trying to fool with a brother like Mike Cool. Think it's cool to bake me into a duel till I lose my cool. Then I turn super cool and beat that ass black in the zoo. Think you the shit? I'ma treat you like a stool. You'll get fresh and stepped upon. Fist the metronome. Either way, gotta get you gone. Another casualty display of savagery. It has to be a lesson for you and whoever thinks of coming after me. Painting houses with this pen don't become my next masterpiece. Put you on a shirt next to the last loser that battle me. No cause for alarm, people fear not. That nigga still alive and bitching. He just mad that his career's not for everyone an earshot. I'ma make this loud and clear. Mention me on record, then you out of here. And that's for anyone who wanna crash out and tag along. All these dick riders surprised. I don't see more saddles on. We listen and no judge, but in private get your gabble on. Say you from the streets, but with police you get your tattle on. Pass my homie the rock, hit the road and got his gravel on. Everyone with beef with it. Heat that come from that cattle prong. Ain't a game, so don't play with it. If you stay timid, don't engage in it, stay winning, cause I stay out the way, but I stay with it. When everyone else show you love, just know that the hate different. Plus the punches I come with feel like Bane or Bruce Wayne did it. In my lane, switching gets peer to peer to remain rigid. I become one with the BG Kudo and these gang lyrics. All the brothers where I'm from, we all come with the same spirit. So many bros at the show, we go over the stage limit. Can't stop, won't stop, rock until I'm on top. Linked to so many hits, trap little raps think I'm from old block. I was moving work after work, screwed up a whole pot, started selling soap while you selling hope from your soapbox. It's all political, but the feeling is cynical. Don't know the meaning of life of Mike's, that's for mine is criminal. Trying to fool with a brother like Mike Cool. Think it's cool to bake me into a duel till I lose my cool. Then I turn super cool and beat that ass black in the zoo. Think you the shit? I'ma treat you like a stool. You'll get fresh and stepped upon. Fist the metronome. Either way, gotta get you gone. Another casualty display of savagery. It has to be a lesson for you and whoever thinks of coming after me. Painting houses with this pen don't become my next masterpiece. Put you on a shirt next to the last loser that battle me. No cause for alarm, people fear not. That nigga still alive and bitching. He just mad that his career's not for everyone an earshot. I'ma make this loud and clear. Mention me on record, then you out of here. And that's for anyone who wanna crash out and tag along. All these dick riders surprised. I don't see more saddles on. We listen and no judge, but in private get your gabble on. Say you from the streets, but with police you get your tattle on. Pass my homie the rock, hit the road and got his gravel on. Everyone with beef with it. Heat that come from that cattle prong. Ain't a game, so don't play with it. If you stay timid, don't engage in it, stay winning, cause I stay out the way, but I stay with it. When everyone else show you love, just know that the hate different. Plus the punches I come with feel like Bane or Bruce Wayne did it. In my lane, switching gets peer to peer to remain rigid. I become one with the BG Kudo and these gang lyrics. All the brothers where I'm from, we all come with the same spirit. So many bros at the show, we go over the stage limit. Can't stop, won't stop, rock until I'm on top. Linked to so many hits, trap little raps think I'm from old block. I was moving work after work, screwed up a whole pot, started selling soap while you selling hope from your soapbox. It's all political, but the feeling is cynical. Don't know the meaning of life of Mike's, that's for mine is criminal.